And he is deep into the rough for his next shot here, folks. And this one could be in the rough, but could not be. Let's find out. And this one could be in the... This one's about 7 feet away. Ooh. And this one is for the bogey. Currently sitting at 7 under par for the day. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. Going with the 4-iron here. This shot looks bound for the beach, folks. And that is not bound for the dance floor. And just not enough club on that one. And that beauty little sand shot is going to put par very much on the table. And that putt drops on in for par. And they are sitting at 7 under par for the event and setting up for the par 5 hole. And a promising looking shot here. And about 140 yards to go. And going with the 9-iron. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. This could be the shot, folks. And from that length, that is a feat to accomplish. And 9 under is the score after that hole. And moving on to the 15th here. Going with the 9-iron. Could have put a bit too much club on this one. And as it turns out, that's safely on the green. Ooh, almost. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And after that one, he's still in first place. And next up is a par 4, folks. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And about 215 to the pin. And I think he will like that. And this is for birdie. And folks, I think this shot's looking too good. And from that length, that is just fine work. And no change in his standings after that hole. And next up is the par 5. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. Yeah, it's about 3 feet to the cup from here. And that one drops for the birdie. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And picking up on the 18th hole action here, let's see what happens. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. And ladies and gentlemen, you don't see that every day. We are on the green, off the tee on a par 4. And this next putt for a final round 60 on the scorecard. And ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic playoff performance we saw here today. And you're now looking at the winner of the HB Studios Invitational.
Oh, that warms the heart. You love seeing success in this game. Well, on behalf of John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey. Hope you enjoyed today's coverage. Hello everyone, welcome to the Dell Technologies Championship, all part of the exciting FedEx Cup playoffs. Good to have your company for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, and alongside me is John McCarthy.
Hello Luke, great to be here. Glad to be with the folks at home as well. And as our next golfer gets ready to kick their round off, why don't you tell us a little bit about what this course has to offer?
TPC Boston has a bit for everyone. There are long par 5s, drivable par 4s, and everything in between. And I think the golfers will enjoy using every club in their bag today. And especially at the par 5 last, we've seen so many championships decided down the stretch here. Do you go for it in 2 or lay up? It's up to you. But a birdie here at the end could be the difference in winning or losing.
Thanks, Luke. Talk to you soon. And this putt is for par. And that one's right in the cup. And starting the round off with a par, not bad. And now let's see what this second hole has in store. You know, this one's questionable as to where it's going to end up. And this putt is for birdie. And just missing. This putt's about a 2-footer here. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. And setting up for this next tee off, the wind could be an issue here. Let's see. And here's a hybrid shot. Well, this one's still quite far away, but it is definitely on the green. And for the par. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that hole. And now the 4th hole. And this for the birdie. And that one will drop. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Phenomenal power on that one. From 130 yards out. Going with the 9-iron here. Ooh, I think he might clear the green on this one. Five feet to go here. And that one will drop. And after that one, staying right there in 6th place. And now the 6th hole. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And about 175 yards away here. This one's looking good. And that approach is on with a lengthy putt coming up. For the bird. And sitting at 2 under for the day. And he's also tied for 5th up on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on the par 5. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. He's got to be pleased with that. This one's about 11 feet from the cup. And this shot is looking scary good right now. And that one goes for birdie. And 3 under for the day after that one. And he's tied for 3rd place on the leaderboard. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. And not the greatest luck on that approach shot. I think the wind got hold of that shot. And this putt to save par. And that putt drops. And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. And he's tied for 3rd place. And this shot's looking promising. But in actual fact, it ended up in the rough. And that shot will end up safely in the fairway with the green in reach. Let's see what happens. And about 7 feet to go here. And that one drops for par. And Luke is back after the front 9. Luke, what are you seeing out there today?
He's currently inside the top 10, but with the talent in this tournament, he'll need to keep making more birdies down the stretch if he wants to stay there.
Thanks, Luke. We'll see you again at the end of the round. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. Here's a 9 iron. And I think he will be happy with that. And this for the birdie. And that one will drop. And he's going to move up in the standings after that hole. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. And this is a 4 iron. Looking good. This is looking like 17 feet from here. Ooh, just missing here. And about 5 feet from the cup. And that putt will go for par. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And let's see what the 12th has in store. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. But in actual fact, that ended up in the rough. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, and just inches away. And for the par. And a nice putt. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And now the 13th hole. And look at this drive, just screaming off the club face. And about 155 yards out. It looks like a 7-iron. And this shot's looking pretty good. 26 feet from the cup here. This one's about 3 feet away. And the par putt drops. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And he's currently tied for second place on the leaderboard. This one's looking pretty good so far. And about 165 yards to the pin. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And that shot will be on the green with a fairly lengthy putt ahead. Oh my goodness. And this putt is for par. And a decent little putt there. And after that hole, staying fast in the second place on the leaderboard. And setting up now on the 15th. And about 100 yards to the pin from here. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. And he's on the green. 5 feet to go here. And that one goes in for the bird. And they will stay in second place after that hole. And now setting up on the 16th tee. It looks like a 7 iron. All right, and he's on. And this putt's for birdie. And a nice putt. And 6 under par on the day after that hole. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. Yeah, looks like he's put a little draw on this shot. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And I think he's going to like that. And this one's for birdie. And a nice putt there. And now he finds himself tied for first. And moving on to the 18th hole. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. From 240 yards out. Look out, it's gonna get sandy. And that's not what they wanted on their approach. And that's a little bit out of character. He's been pretty good with the green hitting today. About 15 feet to the cup from here. Ooh. That was very close. And tapping this one in to end the round with a par. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find